In the intricate world of organized crime, certain figures have risen to power not only for their criminal activities, but also for amassing insane fortunes. Today, we dive into the lives and wealth of some of the most infamous drug cartel leaders of all time. Number 5. Frank Lucas. Frank Lucas was a drug lord in New York City during the late 1960s and early 1970s. He stood out by buying heroin directly from Southeast Asia rather than going through middlemen. He even claimed to smuggle drugs in the coffins of dead American soldiers, a story later portrayed in the movie American Gangster, although his associate Leslie Ike Atkinson denied this. In 1976, Lucas was sentenced to 70 years in prison for drug trafficking. However, he became an informant and entered the Witness Protection Program with his family. In 1981, he got out of prison but had lifetime parole. In 1984, he faced more drug charges but was free again by 1991. In 2012, due to his health and age, Lucas got 5 years of probation for trying to cash a $17,000 federal disability check twice. He said he had about $52 million, mostly in Cayman Islands banks, and around 1,000 kilograms of drugs, each worth at least $300,000 in profit. Number 4. Manuel Noriega. Manuel Antonio Noriega Moreno was a powerful leader in Panama from 1983 to 1989. He was known for being a dictator, politician, and military officer. Noriega essentially took control of Panama and made a significant amount of money from drug trafficking, possibly reaching up to $300 million, as reported by Panamanian authorities and sources from the United States. He had connections with U.S. intelligence agencies before the U.S. invaded Panama to remove him from power. Born in Panama City to a poor family, Noriega received military training in Lima and at the School of the Americas. He climbed the ranks with Omar Torrijos' help, leading Panama's military intelligence. After Torrijos' death in 1981, Noriega seized control in 1983. He cooperated with U.S. intel, aiding their operations in Latin America, but their relationship soured due to drug trafficking and controversies. In 1989, the U.S. invaded Panama, capturing Noriega, who was then imprisoned. Extradited to France and Panama, he faced more convictions. His rule in Panama was marked by repression, a growing military, and persecution of opponents. He's likened to other authoritarian rulers like Gaddafi and Pinochet. Noriega died in 2017. Number 3. Al Capone. Alphonse Capone, nicknamed Scarface, was a famous American gangster during the Prohibition era. Born in 1899 to Italian immigrant parents in New York City, he started in organized crime as a bouncer in brothels. He later moved to Chicago, where he rose through the ranks under Johnny Torrio in the illegal alcohol trade. Capone took control of the criminal group after a conflict with the North Side Gang and expanded their bootlegging operations through violence. He had political protection from Chicago's Mayor William Hale Thompson and the police. At the height of his power in the 1920s, Capone's annual income from various illegal enterprises, including bootlegging, gambling, and other criminal activities, was estimated to be in the range of $50 million to $100 million per year. Despite some viewing him as a modern-day Robin Hood due to his charitable donations, his reputation suffered after the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, where 7 rival gang members were killed in broad daylight. He was eventually charged with tax evasion by federal authorities, leading to his conviction and an 11-year prison sentence. Capone's health worsened due to neurosyphilis, and he was released after nearly 8 years. He passed away in 1947 from a cardiac arrest following a stroke. Number 2. Mayo Zambada. With an estimated net worth of about $3 billion, Ismael Mario Zambada Garcia is a prominent Mexican drug lord and the current leader of the Sinaloa cartel, an international criminal organization headquartered in Sinaloa. Before taking the helm of the entire cartel, he managed logistics for the Guzman Zambada faction, overseeing the trafficking of cocaine and heroin into multiple U.S. cities via various means, including aircraft, submarines, ships, boats, buses, and more. As of early 2023, he remains at large, making him the last fugitive on Mexico's list of 37 most wanted drug lords from 2009. Zambada, a key figure in the drug trade, worked with various cartels and Colombian cocaine suppliers. After the 1989 arrest of Gallardo, the cartel split into Tijuana and Sinaloa factions, with Zambada leading the latter. He's been a fugitive since 1998, with a $2.8 million bounty on his head. He underwent plastic surgery in 2011 to evade capture. After El Chapo Guzman's 2016 arrest, Zambada took over as Mexico's top drug lord. Zambada also tried to collaborate with other drug lords, but faced health problems and competition from El Chapo's sons. Number 1. Pablo Escobar. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria, a Colombian drug lord, terrorist, and politician, founded and led the Medellin cartel, earning him the title the King of Cocaine. His wealth was unprecedented, estimated at $30 billion during his lifetime, equivalent to $72 billion in 2023. His cartel dominated the cocaine trade in the United States during the 1980s and early 1990s. Born in Rio Negro and raised in Medellin, Escobar briefly attended college but left without graduating to engage in illegal activities like selling fake goods and stealing cars. In the early 1970s, he worked for drug smugglers and was kidnapped for ransom. In 1976, he started the Medellin cartel, smuggling cocaine to the U.S. This made him very wealthy, but also caused violence with rival groups, turning Colombia into a murder hotspot. In 1982, he was elected to parliament, but his political career was cut short by the government's pursuit. In 1991, he surrendered, served a short prison term, and avoided extradition. He escaped in 1992, leading to a nationwide manhunt. His cartel fell apart, and in 1993, he was killed by Colombian police. Escobar's legacy is controversial, seen as both a criminal and a Robin Hood-like figure in Colombia. His life inspired movies, TV shows, and music, and his former estate, Hacienda Nápoles, is now a theme park. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment below. Thanks for watching.